Secret sci-fi movie endings. You never knew about Sci-Fi Horror Remix Vault. Think you know the endings to your favorite sci-fi classics like Blade Runner? Think again. These alternate endings add a dark twist that changes everything you thought you knew. Let's dive into the sci-fi horror remix of some of the most iconic movies of all time. Buckle up. In an early, twisted alternate ending to The Matrix, Neo's awakening isn't what it seems. Just as he's about to defeat Agent Smith, the world glitches. Neo is suddenly back at his office cubicle, no memory of Morpheus, the rebellion, or even the agents. Was everything a dream? Or worse, the machines reveal their hand, planting memories in Neo's mind to gauge potential threats. Was he ever truly awake? Or has the Matrix already won?
The echoes of reality scene. Neo sits motionless at his desk, staring at the screen with "Try again, Neo," blinking ominously. The hum of fluorescent lights and the faint sounds of typing echo around him. He shifts uneasily in his chair, feeling an odd sense of déjà vu, though he can't place why. Neo tries to shake the strange feeling crawling up his spine. The faces around him, co-workers lost in their own tasks, strangers passing by, seem familiar yet distant, like a half-remembered dream. Cut to Neo walking through the office hallways, gazing at everything as if seeing it for the first time. His mind races with flashes of indistinct memories, rapid images of dark leather coats, green-coated screens, and voices saying his name in an urgent whisper.
Echoes of a life he can't quite remember haunt him at every turn. A whisper, a flicker of movement in the corner of his eye. Something is wrong, and yet, it's all so real. Seen. Neo steps into the break room and stares at his reflection in the microwave's glass door. Unsure if it's truly him looking back. Neo murmuring to himself, "What's happening to me?" Suddenly, his screen beeps. He looks down to see the line, now altered slightly. "Try again, Neo." Or "Wake up." A choice presents itself. Familiar yet elusive. But what does it mean? And who or what is offering it?
In this hidden ending of Back to the Future, Secret, alternate ending, Marty arrives back in 1985, walking through a transformed, unfamiliar world. He approaches Doc's garage, finding it cold, dark, and deserted, giving off an eerie sense of finality. Narration, VO. Marty finds a mysterious letter from Doc, sent all the way from the year 1885. Doc has chosen to live out his days in the Old West, leaving behind blueprints for an advanced time machine. Marty stands at a crossroads, settle into his new life, or risk everything to explore the unknown possibilities of time travel. Will he go back to the future? As he hesitates, we see Marty's own timeline unravel, hinting at the irreversible dangers of meddling with destiny. The lure of the future calls to him, but every journey through time risks consequences far greater than he can imagine.
The decision, Marty can't shake the thought of Doc out there, alone in the Wild West, while he's here, trapped in a life he barely recognizes. The blueprints spread out before him are like a message from a ghost, guiding him toward a greater destiny. A whisper from another time calls him to continue Doc's legacy and uncover the mysteries hidden in Doc's work. Yet, the choice is anything but simple. These blueprints describe a machine that can not only travel through time, but cut through parallel realities. Marty could see the countless paths not taken, lives unlived, even worlds he could change, or worlds that could destroy him. With Doc's upgraded time machine, Marty could go anywhere and anywhen. But with such power comes the very real risk of unraveling everything he knows. The construction begins fueled by memories of his old friend. Marty throws himself into Doc's final invention. Days and nights blur together as he dives into Doc's notes, each line filled with the energy and genius of a man who believed in the impossible. Marty can feel the pulse of something immense beneath the words, like Doc's mind reaching out from the past. Every bolt, every wire, every weld reminds Marty of the dangers they once faced together. But this time, it's different. The upgraded machine is meant to go beyond time's simple lines. It's designed to trace endless branching paths, each a world of possibility and risk. As he finishes the final connections, a creeping thought haunts him, that this machine could change reality itself. Its power is such that one wrong move could erase everything, or create something new in its place. His heart pounds with a mixture of awe and terror. Now, Marty faces the unknown. With Doc's creation before him, he knows there's no going back to a quiet life. All that's left is to decide where and when his next journey will begin. Marty, here's to you, Doc. Let's see what kind of future you believed in. Will Marty risk everything to uncover the true potential of Doc's legacy, or will he find himself lost across the vast and treacherous tapestry of time? One thing is certain, the future, as always, is waiting. And now it holds infinite possibilities and dangers. End title, the adventure never truly ends. Stay tuned for more secrets from the Back to the Future universe.
In a haunting alternate ending to Blade Runner, Deckard learns Rachel's lifespan is unlimited, but soon, he begins to question his own memories and his own humanity. Deckard discovers he's not human, but a Nexus 7 replicant designed to hunt his own kind. Are his choices his own, or has he been part of someone else's experiment all along? This revelation shatters his sense of self, and he realizes that every human trait he holds dear might be another layer of programming. He wonders if, like Rachel, he has been built to obey, leading him to question the very nature of free will in a world dominated by artificial minds.
Fragments of a forgotten past scene. Deckard sits alone in the dimly lit corner of a small, isolated cabin on the colony, staring into the flames of a fire. The faint echo of memories. Images of faces, places, and conversations flicker through his mind like phantoms. As Deckard and Rachel attempt to build a life in isolation, he becomes haunted by fragments of memories, moments he doesn't recognize, people he feels he's never met. Cut to flashbacks of Deckard in a crowded cityscape, interacting with people who seem familiar yet unplaceable. Their faces blur and distort, leaving him in confusion and frustration. Are these memories remnants of his true past? Or are they artificial implants designed to control him? Each vision leaves him more uncertain, more adrift, seen. Deckard clutches his head, pained expression crossing his face as he collapses to his knees in the shadows. Rachel approaches, placing a gentle hand on his shoulder. Reach out softly. Deckard, you have to let go. They're just shadows. Deckard, distant, almost to himself. But what if I'm the shadow? The hidden directive scene. Driven by the unease within him, Deckard ventures deep into the colony's abandoned tech sector. Dust-covered terminals and broken machinery are strewn about, relics of an earlier age. Determined to understand the truth of his identity, Deckard begins searching for answers in the forgotten technology of the colony. What he finds is far more disturbing than he could have imagined. Cut to Deckard working on a dusty terminal, his face lit only by his dim green glow. A file marked Directive 17 appears on the screen. He hesitates, then opens it. The screen floods with code and slowly lines of text unravel. Directive 17, a hidden command embedded in his programming, buried deep within his mind, designed to suppress any desire to rebel against the system that created him. Scene, Deckard's eyes widen as he reads. Each line confirms his worst fears. He's programmed not only to hunt replicants, but to betray his own kind should they ever pose a threat to humanity's control. His entire life has been an elaborate ruse, an experiment testing the loyalty of a replicant designed to believe he was human. In one shattering moment, Deckard understands that his quest for freedom has been manipulated from the very beginning. Scene, Deckard stares at the screen, his hand trembling. He slams his fist into the terminal, shattering the screen. Now the lines blur more than ever. Can Deckard break free from the hidden directives that bind him, or has his fate already been written in code? End of scene.
These endings reveal the dark twists lurking in the shadows of classic sci-fi. Which one leaves you questioning reality the most? Let us know in the comments, and remember, in the world of sci-fi, nothing is ever as it seems. Subscribe for more hidden endings and untold stories in the worlds you thought you knew.
Street lights blinking, phantoms on the scene, bass hitting harder, infrared beam, astro riding, villains keep hiding, jetpacks on, we time confiding, creeping in the shadows, echo in the void, trapping out dimensions, planets redeployed, radar pinging, signals from the source, galactic prodding on a cosmic course. Lost in the cosmos, soul cries out. Voices from the past, they scream, they shout. Echoes of the struggle, hearts intertwined. Future in the balance, love redefined. Midnight hustlers, in the game we trust. Stardust dripping, diamonds in the rust. Synths keep flaring, galaxies flaring. Realms collide, realities we sharing. Neon signs flicker, underworld whispers, codes encrypted, phantoms in the scriptures, laser guided moves, rhythm in the flow, unseen forces, secrets we know. Lost in the cosmos, soul cries out. Voices from the past, they scream, they shout. Echoes of the struggle, hearts intertwined. Future in the balance, love redefined. Love redefined. Love redefined. Midnight hustlers. Love redefined. Love redefined.